Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Soul Work. I'm your host, Jeni Cousins, and thanks for tuning in. We are live here on Shaw TV, and we will be taking calls, and that number is 403-539-6710. But before we start taking calls, I do have a guest on, as you all know, and my guest tonight is Daniel Vincent.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome, Daniel. And if you're all on Facebook, you've probably seen a few selfies that we've already put up.
It was out of control, probably 10 or 12.
That's just the start. We're just getting warmed up here. You know, with you and your poses, I tell you.
That's true. Yeah.
You know?
Bit of a poser.
You are. We should get you doing the handstand one.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
There we go.
Okay. Right now?
We'll do that. So just to let everybody know, Daniel is into yoga and a few things.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So what got you into yoga? What got you started in it?
It was about 10 years ago. I remember I crushed my foot. I was working, and I put on a lot of weight. I was laid off work for about 6 months and put on about 60 pounds. I didn't know how to get rid of it. I couldn't run. I couldn't do anything high impact. I tried doing acupuncture, physiotherapy, chiropractors. Everything kind of reset the problem, but it never really addressed the underlying issues. So a friend of mine dragged me to a hot yoga class, and it was a great way. It was not high impact and helped me take off the weight. I took off about a pound a week for about 60 weeks. Yeah.
That's a healthy way to do it, though, because then it stays off.
Yeah, it was natural. It wasn't ever a point of like really trying to like lose weight. I just enjoyed it. And that's the way I teach my classes now as a teacher. If you enjoy it, it doesn't matter what you do. If you enjoy it, you'll stick with it. And that's really important.
Because whenever you first took the class, like your first yoga class, what did you think of it? Your first time ever.
I walked in and I walked into it was completely sold out. It was me and 30 women.
Wow.
I walked in and I looked around. I went to walk out, and the owner came up to the door and she grabbed me by the arm. She said, "Where are you going?" I said, "I didn't know it wasn't co-ed." So she said, "Yeah, it is. Come on in." And I felt like an idiot.
Oh.
Because I'm a guy, right?
Yeah.
And I felt like such an idiot. And then by the time of the end of the class, and how far down I realized how far down the wrong road I'd gone physically, I realized there leaving that was probably the best decision of my life.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
It was a game changer for sure.
Did you find it hard? Did you join a beginner's class or just...
No, I had no clue what I was getting into, man. I thought it was just going to be like something you see on Access TV and everyone's all like super zen, and it was hot yoga. It was like 40 degrees.
Oh.
I had sweatpants on and a water bottle. I was like a bull in a china shop. It was... I had no clue what I was getting into, but it really opened my eyes in a big way.
After you did your first class, did you say, I got to do this again, or?
I remember leaving there thinking to myself, this was the smartest decision of my life. I didn't really want to admit it to myself then, but I knew right then that this was my calling.
Wow.
And I know that sounds really weird, but...
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Not at all, because that's what we have to do at times, especially if we've never done something and we get drawn into something. It's like, just try it, because you're not going to know.
Totally.
Right?
Totally.
So how often should somebody practice yoga?
It depends what you're looking for. If you're looking for like physical benefits, like I was trying to create physical health or mental health, just like any other workout, you'd want to probably do it at least 3 times a week to see benefit. But yeah, it's teach their own, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So if I was to take a yoga class, because I'm going to take your class.
Yeah.
We talked about that already. No cameras.
It's planned.
Well, maybe we should bring in the cameras. That'd be a whole new reality show. Good Lord, have mercy. What should anybody expect? Let's say if they came in and took like your first class.
Just expect the unexpected.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just come with a sense of ease. Whenever someone is new to my class, I tell them there's only 2 rules in my class. If you lose your balance, you must smile. If you fall over, you got to laugh.
You go, oh, I'd be laughing.
That's it, right? It's just yoga. And some people build it up to some big thing.
Right.
And it can be. But ultimately, it's just yoga. We just want you to enjoy your practice.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Should anybody prepare? Because you had...
If it's hot yoga, you'd probably want to be well hydrated. Yeah.
So what type of yoga do you teach?
I typically teach hot yoga, so it's a little
Hot
more
yoga.
physical, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but I teach a little bit of everything.
Okay. So hot yoga, is that when you turn up the heater? Or
Yeah. Typically 37 to 40 degrees Fahrenheit.
you turn your heater
Or Celsius, sorry.
You turn that up? The
In
temperature
the
up?
studio, yeah.
Oh my goodness. You'd be sweating.
A little bit. It's not called warm yoga.
Start me up yoga.
That's right.
Start me up with Daniel Vincent.
Yeah, sometimes it's good to start with maybe a cooler class just so you can get climatized to it, for sure. When you think about it, it's like sitting in a hot tub for 60, 75 minutes
Oh, wow.
and doing physical exercise. So, I mean, the first couple times you just want to climatize yourself to it, for sure.
I bet. So towards the end of the class, do you like have people cool down?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. There's a part where, the beginning of the class, you're going to warm up the body. You're going to have some more physical movement. And then you're going to start to work into that physicality. We've created malleability within the muscles. We've warmed them. We'll start working into some openings, some stretches. And then, more of a cool down, more meditative end of the practice. Yeah.
So what other services do you have there?
I do a lot of workshops right now.
Yeah.
One of the ones I offer, Acu Yoga. We do acupuncture and yoga and marriage it with some meditation. It's a really cool practice.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. So if I went on your website, let's say, I'd see hot yoga.
Yeah, I have if you go into my programs, I'll have inversion workshops. I do Acu Yoga.
Acta yoga?
Acu Yoga, so acupuncture. Yeah, we kind of merge the two.
Oh, really? So you're doing tell us about that.
So we target 5 energy meridians within the body. We'll start with the yoga class to warm up the body and to kind of get the energy flowing. And then we'll guide people through a guided meditation and do some acupuncture. And it's really kind of cool how the acupuncture ties into it all and kind of like resets your energy.
I love acupuncture.
Yeah, it's really cool. You should come do an Acu Yoga. You
Yeah,
really like it.
I would actually.
Yeah.
I'll probably try one of each.
There you go. Now we're talking.
And then I'll be like, okay, Daniel, we got to talk.
That's right.
I have an issue with this. No. Well, that'd be great. So what really inspires you?
My students.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Every time I see a student's eyes light up like I did in my first class,
Yeah.
and they have that moment and they're like, wow. Like they see it, and I see it every day. It's like lighting a candle.
Yeah.
And people's just like, they just light up. They awaken. I don't know how else to explain it.
No, I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean by that. So when you were sitting back, because you had your injuries,
Yeah.
what did all of a sudden you just keep on hearing yoga, or did you really drew you there?
I just threw my back out all the time.
Yeah.
And my friend, I was trying all these other things. My friend says, just come to a hot yoga class, right? So I went. She was there. I met her there for that first class. And about halfway through it, I looked at her like I was going to die. I was sweating to death. She just looked at me and she said, you got yourself into this.
Yeah.
You got to get yourself out of this.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and it was pretty powerful, for sure.
That is a good thing, because you have to be right there.
Totally.
Did you want to walk out halfway through it, or did you just...
It was definitely underestimated what I was walking into, for sure. But I don't know, sometimes you really need those moments to just really open your eyes.
You do. What age do you have to be at? Like, is there age minimum that you have to start, or an age limit where it's like, okay, you're 90 or something? Or
if you're going to take hot yoga, I would definitely say you would want to be about 16 or older. If you're a little younger than that, before puberty, the sweat glands haven't quite developed, so you want to be mindful that you won't overheat in the room. Other than that, heat can affect the seniors as well. So it's more of a midlife kind of practice. As you get a little older, you might want to shift away from hot yoga a little bit. But that being said, you wouldn't believe some of the students I have. I have a woman that comes to my core class, and she's like in her 70s.
Wow.
And she's just destroying it. And I have 17-year-olds that are resting, and I says, no, you guys. She's doing this. You got her.
I bet. I bet.
It's amazing what humans are capable of when they really test themselves.
No, that's right. Because like with me, I used to run, as I discussed with you,
Yeah.
and my knees and my feet are kind of out there. And you said, don't worry, right? You can work with that.
Oh, totally.
So injuries and stuff, you can work with people like that.
Like with a lot of running and
Yeah.
limited mobility with your knees, you got to think about your knee joint. If you don't have flexibility, you're kind of just wearing out that little area of your joint.
Mm-hmm.
With flexibility, you're going to use the full joint, and you're going to find a whole new relation with your knee and your body.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So if somebody wanted to book a class with you or take a workshop or contact you, what's the best way?
Best way to get a hold of me, danielvincentyoga.com.
Okay.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. I'd highly recommend taking one of his classes, people. God forbid when you see me there.
That's right.
Lord have mercy. And we actually are going to take a short commercial break here. So you can give both Daniel and myself a call right after this commercial. And that number is 403-539-6710. We'll be right back, Calgary. So hang in there. Good evening, everyone. This is Soul Work, and I'm your host, Jeni Cousins, and we're live on Shaw TV. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. And we have just opened the phone lines, and that number is 403-539-6710. And my instructor tonight, as I should say, my guest, is Daniel Vincent, who does hot yoga, shall I say. Now I'm going to bug you on that one.
A little bit.
Hot Daniel Vincent Yoga. You should. That name would have really got you.
Oh, boy.
We can change that. But anyways, we have people on hold already. And our first caller tonight is Debbie. Debbie, you have a question for us. Hello.
Hi, Jenny.
Hi, Debbie.
My son is going through kind of a hard time at the moment, and I was just wondering, is it a good time for me to be around my son, or should I be withdrawn from my son right now? Should I just stay away from him, or
What's
what
his first name?
His name is Brandon.
Brandon? Oh, okay. I'll still give you your answer here. What I really feel that you should do right now, Debbie, is actually just to kind of, take just a couple of steps aside. Like with our children and such, we guide them, we're there for them unconditionally. Always let them know that you're there for them all the time, unconditional love and everything, of course, which I know that you do. I just kind of really feel that there's kind of like a miscommunication between the both of you. So just hang in there, just back off and let him come to you. So everything will be okay. So just hang in there. And
So you think that everything will work out here?
I do. How old is he now?
He's 18.
Yeah. I just kind of feel like he's just kind of, it almost kind of feels like there might have been a couple of words said or something that just didn't sit right with him between you guys. So it's almost like with him, I just kind of feel like he just needs some space right now, right? And then, it's like having an argument with anybody. Sometimes we just have to have that space and time to calm down and really come to terms with what's been said, to digest everything. And then you guys will come back, right? But just always, send out the love and the light, as I call it, to everybody involved. And things will be okay. Like I just really feel he's just going through a lot right now. I just kind of feel like confusion within him right now with things. So just hang in there. Everything will be okay. And I keep on seeing the number 23 for him. So he's just going to, there's going to be a major transformation coming up for him. He's only 18 now.
Yeah.
But he's going to be all right. But just kind of back off a little bit, honestly.
Okay, perfect.
And thanks for calling. Thanks for calling.
Thank you. Okay, thanks.
You're welcome. You're welcome. What would you suggest?
You got it.
All right.
The firmest grip is with an open hand.
Yes, it is. It is, because I know you have children.
Nope.
Oh, you don't?
I don't.
I've seen a little boy around you.
That's my nephew, Ryan.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, he's a lot of fun.
Oh, okay, because I just felt the energy of a young child.
Yeah, no, I got nieces and nephews. We have lots of fun together.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Okay, all right, I was feeling that. And we have another call, and that would be Ken. Ken, you have a question for us. Hello?
Hello.
Hi?
Hi. How are you?
Good. And what was your name?
Karen.
Karen. Okay, Karen, how are you?
Good.
You have a question for us?
I've been doing a lot of work on myself.
Right.
And I felt really altered there for a while, but I'm just wondering, am I on the right track? Can you tell me anything?
Yeah, you know, it's funny because actually I read someone's energy and vibration, and for me the voice is the soul that speaks, so that's how I read people, through the voice, right? And as soon as you started talking, I just saw a big eagle flying around you. It's almost like this eagle is very connected to you somehow.
It's what?
It seems like very connected with you. That very well could be actually one of your spirit animals, but it's just like it's circling around you like a lot. You might not notice that, but you will notice that in a few months' time, if not even sooner than that. But go on. Sorry, I have a tendency to interrupt. I start going on with what I see. So what was your question? What was your real question? Technical issues.
I'm not connecting to people. I'm not that I mean, I don't want to be friends with everybody,
Okay,
but
yeah.
I just
yeah, you need to take the steps back, a few steps back, right? This is why the eagle obviously came through here, because whenever I see an eagle, that's a real spiritual animal, right? And it has a lot to do with connecting and trusting and having that faith. So for you, you're going through like a phase right now where you're clearing out the old to bring in the new. Stop worrying about different people you're going to start attracting into your life. Let go of the old ones, and you got to put your arms down and stop defending yourself. Because I just keep on seeing you try to explain yourself to certain people, and don't even waste your time. Don't even worry about that anymore. Completely and utterly be you. Surrender and stay true to who you are.
because I just find there's so many like plastic people, and I just
that's why I said let
real
the past
people around
go.
me.
Like release that, let the past go. You'll bring in the new. What about you, Daniel? What would you recommend?
Totally. If something's not serving you, you just got to put your energy into something that will. Yeah, let go of the stuff that's not there for you.
It's lonely though. Like I've tried book club, I've tried all this.
Take a yoga class.
Yeah.
Take a yoga class.
I'm doing Shavasana, and I'm doing a lot of cell release. So it seems every class I cry during each one pose, but that's good, right?
Oh, absolutely. No, it's good. You're just putting the energy in, right? And you want to take care of yourself. And you're saying
I'm absolutely exhausted. I'm mentally and physically blitzed.
Yes, you would be, because we're in an eclipse right now. So you have to drink a lot more water, and your body might be a lot more tired right now. So you have to listen to your body. It might require a lot of sleep right now. There's a lot of energy frequencies around. Without going into a lot of details with that, it does affect every single person. So with you, let go of the old. Don't worry about anybody. Let them go. And bring yourself out. When you're walking a spiritual path, it can be a very lonely path. But what happens is you evolve from that and you move forward like you've never seen before, as long as you stay true to yourself. Because things are really going to shift here for you. And seriously, like you very well could start having dreams of an eagle, because I seriously see that all around you. But thank you for calling in. We have a few other callers on hold right now.
Okay, sure. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Karen. You're very welcome, and thanks for calling in. And we have another person on hold right now, and that would be Natasha. Natasha, I like that name, Natasha. I always have. Natasha?
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, I just have a couple of questions to ask. I've been, I was helping this friend out, and we just got into an argument about something that was serious to her, but wasn't really serious to me. But it was so childish, I just walked away from the whole friendship. And it was really tiring just having her as a friend. I was just wondering if I did the right thing or not.
Actually, I still feel that energetically that her energy is very much stuck to you, which means that whenever I'm feeling that, we need to release it. So I really feel that, you know, in a way you just kind of need to just see her and say what you need to say to her, or send her an email and release that, and release it on a positive light and a positive level. We do have to release people in our life who are negative and don't support us on a positive level. What about you, Daniel?
For sure. If the energy's not for it, then it's not serving you. Yeah.
Absolutely. But if you don't properly clear it, what happens is if we don't clear issues with people or situations, it comes back karmically until we officially clear it. Like when something happens, I'll get on it, boom, 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 no matter how painful it is, because we have to release it and clear it in order to move forward. Because if not, it's sticking to you. It's like a cactus that's sticking to your energy field. And yeah, you need to clear this. It's just miscommunication, but clear it, say what you have to say from your heart, and then walk the other direction, because your whole life is shifting right now.
Yeah.
In a good way. In a good way. Like I always tell people, you know, the people that you want to have in your life are, number one, who respect you. Dignity and respect, who treat you on a positive level. You know, when somebody starts disrespecting you and you're defending yourself and it's negative and drama, walk away from it. Walk away from it. Because you're transforming. A lot of doors are opening for you. Take a class with Daniel. Hot Daniel, I should say, for hot yoga. I just do that every now. Hey, hot Daniel.
Oh boy.
You know, that's my recommendation. Seriously, but seriously, just hang in there. You know, because I just really feel that your friend is kind of like, I don't understand what happened. I don't get what happened. So, you know, and she's talking to other people about the situation. So then the drama escalates. So it's almost like I really feel that you should have that heart-to-heart talk with her, or send her an email. Communication is the best bet. You know, clear the energy just for you, so you can have that balance within. You know, it's
well, my friend was abused.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Oh, okay.
I know. But that's the thing. You know, like everybody has, you know, emotional issues of all different types and sorts. So, and whenever somebody's been abused and stuff like that, you know, sometimes they'll put up a front, or they'll say things that they regret because they're not properly thinking. And that's why I'm really focusing on, it's not finished yet. Because everybody has their own journey. You know, you hear people getting abused by other people, regardless if it's by family, friends, their partner, whoever. And that's the journey for them to go through until they get it. You know, you can be there as a friend and give your insights and love and support, you know, and that person is going to stay in the abusive situation until she is ready to learn from it. Because if that person doesn't learn from that situation, they're going to keep repeating it. And it's going to get worse until they learn. So I'll send her some vibes, and you'll be all right.
All right. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome. And we have another caller. And our another caller would be Valerie. Valerie?
Here.
Valerie?
Hello.
Hello, Valerie.
Oh, hi, Jenny and Daniel.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Great. How are you?
Good. We have time for kind of a quick question.
And that's what I got.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. I saw you a few weeks ago for a reading.
Okay.
And I just wanted some clarification because I am looking for a job.
Okay.
And I'm just feeling anxious about it and wonder if there's something else I should be doing, or if I should just keep on doing what I've been doing.
Right.
And it will all come together. But like I said, I just have some anxiety about it.
And the problem is, what happens is when we go into that fear mode, okay, then we don't see things clearly, because we're living out of the fear mode. right? Like things are going to come together for you. Things are going to start coming together for you. They are.
Okay.
But the number one thing out of anything is let go of the fear. I know the situation that you're in, right?
Okay.
And things are going to come together. If you focus with intention from your highest self, you really could get something here, like coming together here within the next couple of weeks for yourself. You really could. Yes, I'm very serious.
Okay.
You really could. But it's focusing with that intention. If you tell yourself, what's today, Wednesday? Just say, you know what? I'm going to have a job lined up by Monday. I'm going to have a job lined up by Wednesday. If you deadline yourself by that and you focus your intention just on that specifically, you're going to find that door is going to open for you.
Okay.
Yes, that's how you use energy, and that's how you create. That's how I manifest many things in my life. And it happens. You focus on that goal. Daniel, you would know about goals and focused attention.
Yeah, I lost 60 pounds. Yeah, it's powerful for sure.
Yeah.
Just be at ease with what is, and just come from a place of scarcity in your life right now, but also have a place of abundance within you, because that's what you're going to be creating.
Yes. So keep that focus, Val, and things are going to open for you. But focus with your intention, boom, 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 and you'll be surprised. Things could really open for you here very quickly.
Okay, that's great.
Yes, you're welcome. And I'm already getting the wrap-up sign here.
Thank you for the clarification.
You're welcome. And thank you, Valerie, and all of our callers for phoning in tonight. And I want to thank my guest here, Daniel Vincent, hot Daniel Vincent for hot yoga, for coming on the show. You'll be walking down the street. Hey, there's hot Daniel Vincent.
Oh, boy. Thanks for having me, Jenny.
Oh, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. And I'm your host, Jeni Cousins. This is Shaw TV. And we're live here every Wednesday night. Good evening, everyone. Have a great night.
The proceeding was a community access program. Shaw is proud to support local producers and share local voices, ideas, and opinions. For more information, please visit shawtv.ca. Opinions expressed in this programming do not necessarily reflect the views of Shaw or its employees.
We're there to bring it home. Shaw TV, your local voice.
Well, today on Go, we transform ourselves out of this telephone booth and into the community of Strathcona. Why? For a community building event. It involves bunnies, it involves Easter eggs, and it involves a lot of fun. We'll find out more. My name is Phoenix, and this is Go. This is cool. Oh, hi, come along. So here's the deal. Now through March 20th, if you find an Easter egg along one of these vendors, like this one over here, here's the deal. You write it down on a card, the location where you found it here at Strathcona Mall, and here's the deal. You apply, you put this in, you enter into a draw, and you can win like I think it's $350. Yeah. Of goodies from this mall. So again, it's a way for the community to come together and say, hey, let's do something fun and creative. Smart idea. We'll learn more as we continue through this half hour. But one thing you want to learn as well, too, is this condition called psoriasis. Maybe you know somebody who has it. Maybe you have it yourself. It's not fun. But there's things you can do about it. Here's somebody who can tell you more on Go. I know there's more eggs around here somewhere.
Psoriasis and the physical attributes to it did prevent me from living my life to its fullest during my teenage years. I was always worried about people judging me. I was diagnosed with psoriatic arthritis, and I began to develop psoriasis around age 5.